While in UP, Arvind Kejriwal heads straight to Ayodhya, praying on the banks of the Saryu and seeking blessings at the Ram temple the next day.
जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम। आज मैं बड़ा सौभाग्यशाली मानता हूं अपने आप को कि मुझे प्रभु श्री राम की जन्म स्थान अयोध्या में आने का मौका मिला।
This election season, Delhi Chief Minister has been travelling far and wide, from Gujarat to Goa and Dehradun to Ayodhya, as Aam Aadmi Party has been trying to make inroads outside its bastion in Delhi. Now with this Ayodhya visit, is Arvind Kejriwal trying to position the Aam Aadmi Party at the right of the centre in the national polity? I am Sumit Pandey and I will decode this for you. Delhi and Punjab have been AAP's two success stories thus far. In the national capital, the political startup has been successful thrice in winning power and relegating Congress to the margins. In Punjab, AAP emerged as the main opposition to the Congress in 2017 polls. Ever since, as the fraction-ridden Congress limps from one crisis to another, AAP has sought to project itself as the national alternative to the grand old party and a serious challenger to the BJP. In Punjab, as the Congress continues to grapple with factional wars within after the sacking of Amrinder Singh, AAP is making a renewed bid at power, promising free power to farmers. In Gujarat, while Congress struggles to hand over reins of leadership to Gen Next after the death of its powerful political manager Ahmed Patel, AAP has made concerted effort to woo the dominant Patidar community and made some major inroads in the last local body polls. In other poll-bound states like Goa and Uttarakhand, AAP is promising jobs and employment goals to the youth. As Kejriwal takes on BJP on every major political issue from Lakhimpur Kheri to farm agitations elsewhere in Haryana and Punjab, but in the process, he's made a very deliberate attempt to be seen as qualitatively different from other opposition parties, especially the Congress. AAP has been very nimble all through to ensure that it is not boxed in to any extreme end of the Indian polity. As such, Kejriwal in his politics has sought to leave enough elbow room to maneuver himself out of any tight situation. The Delhi Chief Minister has demonstrated this ability to balance the political contradictions on many occasions. So while Kejriwal has supported environment activist Disha Ravi, he's made it a point not to visit anti-CAA protest sites at Delhi at the peak of the campaign for the state assembly polls. Though AAP has successfully replaced Congress as the preferential choice for the minority voters in Delhi, Kejriwal also announced free Ayodhya pilgrimage to the senior citizens.
आज मुझे सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ भगवान जी के दर्शन करने का। मैं चाहता हूं कि ये सौभाग्य हर भारतवासी को प्राप्त हो।
This year, Delhi government made a special allocation of rupees 69,000 crores to inspire patriotism as part of celebrations to mark 75th Independence Day. And in pandemic-struck 2020, the Delhi government has spent 6 crore rupees to organize a special Diwali Puja. So while his party has aggressively sought probe into allegations of land purchase at inflated prices by Ram Janmabhoomi Trust, Kejriwal has made a political statement of sorts by kick-starting his campaign from Ayodhya. However, the opposition space in UP is too cluttered. AAP's initial efforts to strike some sort of understanding with Akhilesh Yadav's Samajwadi Party have also not borne any fruits. But in embarking on his campaign from this pilgrimage city, Kejriwal is addressing an audience both within and outside Uttar Pradesh, especially in states where he seeks to replace Congress as the main opposition party to the BJP.